If you've been drumming more than a week, you've been in a situation where someone's gonna start telling drummer jokes and they're gonna expect you to find them funny. But my motto is like a Boy Scout, always be prepared. That way, as soon as they start telling jokes, you already know them all. I mean, I've had to have a sense of humor like since I started playing the drums. I remember whenever I was a kid and I told my mom, I said, hey, when I grow up, I wanna be a drummer. And she said, well, honey, you can't do both. That's not very supportive. I was on one of my first gigs and the band members knew that I was from Mississippi, and so they said, hey, how do you spell Mississippi? And I said, what, the river or the state? Because there's two of them. When I was coming up, you know, one of my friends, he was a drummer and he was so depressed about his time that one night he threw himself behind a train. What does the average drummer get on an IQ test? Yeah, drool. I got B's. What do you call a dozen drummers at the bottom of the sea? A really good start, a really good start. What's the biggest lie told to drummers? Yeah, hang on a second and I'll help you with that gear. Is it a joke if it's true? Like, is that still a joke? What's the difference between a drummer and a vacuum cleaner? You have to plug one in before it sucks. That's not right. That's not correct. Did you hear about when two drummers walked into a bar, which is funny because you would have thought the second one would have seen the first one do it. So this one's for all the spouses and girlfriends and boyfriends. It's a little racy, I'll warn you. What does it mean when you have a drummer gasping for breath in your bed and yelling your name? It means you didn't hold the pillow down long enough. You have to hold it down for a while and cover like all of this area to kill them. How many drummers does it take to wallpaper a room? 3, but you have to slice them really, really thin to make them, you know, on the walls. So this is like one of those word problems you used to get in school. If there was a dollar bill in the center of this room, and in one corner was Santa Claus, and in another corner was the Easter Bunny, and in the third corner was a drummer with bad time, and in the fourth corner, a drummer with good time, who would get the dollar? The drummer with bad time. It's the only option, because the other 3 don't exist. What do you call the part of the gig where everybody goes to the bar? The drum solo. Have you heard about the new study that linked the similarities between drummers and philosophers? Yeah, apparently they both view time as an abstract concept.
To boldly
Sorta in time.
Where no man has gone.
Really. There's this bar with a bunch of drummers in it, and all of them, they keep yelling, 51 days, 51 days, and cheering and, you know, toasting. And the bartender's sitting there with this confused look because more and more drummers keep coming in. They're like, 51 days, 51 days, and he just can't figure it out. So finally he stops one of the drummers and he's going, hey, why are you guys like celebrating for no apparent reason and you just keep chanting 51 days? The drummer looks at him and answers, well, we just finished a puzzle in 51 days and the box said 2 to 4 years. I mean, I think that's good time, you know? It says 2 to 4 years. I think 51 days is acceptable. I think, you know, a joke there. And I'll leave you with the ancient proverb, and all it states is, so many drummers, so little time. Wait for it. You got a kick out of some of these jokes, hit that thumbs up button and share it with another drummer or musician that might get a kick out of it as well. Sign up for the email list to get updates about free lessons and all the happenings on the website. Jump over to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or here on YouTube and hang out with me there. But regardless of what you do, I'll see you here in the next video.